There's only 3 unbeaten teams left in the Simulation Football League: the Denver Nightwings, Vancouver, and St. Louis. Vancouver and St. Louis play each other coming up next on FTF, and we sat down earlier this week with their rookie quarterback, Christian Brown, who's led the Gladiators to their best start in franchise history. And today we're here with the quarterback of the St. Louis Gladiators, taken with a second round selection, right, Christian?
Yep, second round pick.
Second round pick in the SFL's most recent draft. Christian Brown of the St. Louis Gladiators here with us. They're off to their best start in franchise history. How you doing, Christian?
Doing good. How are you doing?
We're doing great. How about you, Mike?
I'm great, Cam. And how's it going, Christian? Good to have you, man.
Thanks. It's good to be here, Mike.
Christian, I got to ask, it's been since season 10 that St. Louis has had a quarterback. He went by the name of Ethan Alexander, but since season 10, the Gladiators have had a different quarterback every single season. They thought they had their guy in Johnny Pickler in season 14. They took him number 1 overall. He ends up going to Louisiana in free agency, and you just beat him last week. So, number 1, how good did that feel, first off? And then number 2, what does it mean to you to stick with this franchise? I know you are a huge fan of this organization and the way that you guys have started so far this season.
Really just first of all, to get that win against Louisiana was probably really up there on my list of games that I would want to win all time, besides an SFL championship. Because Johnny came out with a press conference, and I put one out in return. May have guaranteed a victory early in the week on Twitter before that game. But to be 3-0 with this franchise, and to be a quarterback that for a franchise that's had so many problems with quarterbacks staying after a season, I can attest to the fact that it's not the franchise; it's just kind of like a freak streak of luck thing that's happened to him. And I can't wait to stay here longer than a season and kind of bring them stability to the position.
Yeah, Christian. The St. Louis organization is a great organization. I've had several talks with guys over there, a bunch of great guys in that locker room and front office in that organization. As Cam mentioned, you were the second round pick. 46th overall. Can you walk us a little bit through and tell us about what your journey was like on draft day and how did it all come about that you ended up in St. Louis?
Yeah, I mean, on the first round of draft night for season 16, I saw that Tulsa picked JQ immediately, and I'm like, okay, are the quarterbacks going to be taken early and often, or because they took JQ so high, does it allow leeway for the other teams to kind of drop down and pick some of their other top prospects? And I had no idea going into the first draft night that St. Louis was going to take me either in the first round or second round or anything like that. And after the first round was over, I got a direct message from Eagle, and he was asking me, he's like, hey, you feeling pretty nervous, bud? And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty nervous. I'm one of 12 quarterbacks to be only 3 spots taken. And everyone was, from the class of season 16 quarterbacks was so talented, from OJ Bruin, PJ Slaughter, Tommy Utah. Just to be able to be selected in that second round was really a dream come true. And, I couldn't think of anything more that I wanted.
Yeah, man, that's great stuff. Hey, now moving on to this current season as it's rolling right now, as Cam mentioned, St. Louis 3-0 for the first time in in team history. What's it like in the St. Louis locker room right now? What's the feeling amongst the guys over there? Great defensive performances over the past couple of weeks. Colin Douglas had a great performance last week. Drew really had a multi-interception game a week prior. What's the feeling like in St. Louis right now, with this great start?
The feeling is kind of like a party within the locker room, but we also kind of remind ourselves, we have to act like we've been here before, even though we haven't, to kind of stay grounded and moving forward with the weeks to come. But, everyone in the locker room is super ecstatic at the way we've come off the gate so far. And like you said, Drew really 3 picks in the last game. Colin Douglas has been a monster in the secondary, and our defense has really stepped it up these 3 weeks, and really made it easy for the offense.
Christian, you may be a rookie, but you've lived a quarterback life here just in a very short time. You complete a Hail Mary in the minors to win a game. I don't think anybody can say that. Then you have 2 fourth-quarter comebacks in the first 2 weeks. Your defense helped you out in week 3 to seal off that victory. But I mean, you've done all this in such a short period of time. It's not you playing out there on the field, but you're kind of clutch. So what does that feel like, sitting from home and being like, nah, it's cool, I got this, don't worry about it?
Yeah, surprising enough, I'm a Packers fan and a huge fan of Aaron Rodgers. So every time something like that happens, I'm like, okay, it's time for me to go out there and do my fourth quarter Aaron Rodgers magic. But sometimes you just got to put your trust in the play calling and the coaching and the team. And I have all the faith in the world in our organization. And throwing that Hail Mary in the minors was just the icing on top of the cake for that minor season.
Well, from couch to field, you've certainly made it in a big way, and big game against Vancouver here Sunday afternoon. It's huge. 2 undefeated teams. We can't wait to show it on For the Fans. But Christian, best of luck to you in the game and throughout the season. And I'm sure that St. Louis locker room is looking forward to seeing your re-signing coming across the wire in next off season as well. And best of luck to you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you very much.